Good evening, everybody. I know I said I was taking today off, but I got the next lore video done at 1 a.m. today, so worked hard on it last night. Hey, Cormif, how you doing? I see you over there on Kick. I saw that first. I said hello, but I forgot my restream messages only send to YouTube and Twitch at the same time because Kick is not built up enough to be embedded into the restream stuff, so you get a personal hello. Didn't show up on Twitch for you, so here I am. Why didn't I show up on Twitch? What? Thank you, dear. Can you do me a favor? Can you see if I'm live on Twitch? Actually, Dead Duck's here. Hey, Dead Duck, am I live on Twitch? My mod on Twitch is on Kick saying I didn't show up on Twitch. So I just want to make sure we're good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're up on Twitch and we're up on X and we're up on YouTube. Farmif, so I don't know what's going on. Dear, thank you for the coffee. You didn't show up on Twitch, so here I am. The mobile app is a bit jank. Ah, mobile app, that makes more sense. Yeah. How's everybody doing, by the way? So, just to let you guys know, 6 a.m. Monday, the Imperial Era lore video is out. Now, it is shorter than the intro video because there was less side lore and all of that. But we also cut out more dead air and edited in more information visually. So I hope the new format works well for you guys. So I definitely want your feedback when that drops Monday. I have you on my phone. I'm having to lay down while my internet is out. Oh, that fucking sucks, Corner. Hopefully everything gets back up soon. Right side for you, whatever is on Twitch, we also have on Kick. So the same experience, just different platform. The only like actual difference to the viewer on Kick versus Twitch is I get a 90-10, 95-5 split over there. Sorry, not 90-10. So I make more money off subs on Kick. But how you doing, Dead Duck? And I'm not a mod here. Do you want to be a mod? You don't have to be, I'm just saying. Are you saying that as a joke, as in I should mod you, or... I'm okay, nice. What have you been working on, Dead Duck? I'm using the restream chat, so I won't see as much of Twitch and stuff as I normally would. Really, I need a third monitor, but it's gonna take a while. Mod me if you like. No, I want to mod you if you want to be, not because I like you to. Just slept most of the day away, so sleep pattern up the wall. I feel that. I passed out at like 2 a.m. after I got done all the YouTube stuff with Victor, and I slept until 1 p.m. because I have not slept much this past week. So I give you guys an idea. Since launch, okay? Since the launch of Last Epoch, okay? For context, okay? To tell you how many days that is, okay? That is from February 21st. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days, okay? Between streaming and content, I've put in 120 hours already of just doing streaming and YouTube content. So my sleep is fucked. And sorry for typos, I did not. No, it's fine. I know how phones work. I'll make you a mod so you don't feel naked. How's that sound? How do I mod you? On Kick. Slash mod. There you go. Should be all good. Just to let you know, Cormif, Kick is way worse than Twitch for bots. Almost anyone who says, hey, contact me on Discord, or hey, reach out to me on Discord for graphics design, they're bots. Just fucking ban them. Kick has a really bad bot problem. I know you're on your phone. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying, like, everyone I've met on Kick, outside, like, 2 to 3 people, are legitimately a bot. Gameplay Boy is an actual streamer. It's Ali is an actual streamer on Kick, so there's a few legitimate people. But it's obvious when they type in chat if they're a bot. But I almost didn't. I was supposed to take today off to rest, but considering it's the last day of Twitch drops, I wanted to give you guys another opportunity to get any Twitch drops you didn't that you didn't get. So today is the hey Dead Duck, what Twitch drop is at the top of chat on Twitch for you? Is it the one of the capes? Is it the merchant's pet? Is it the which Twitch drop is it? Because today's the last day of Twitch drop, so if you don't get it today, then no one gets it. Already got the cape? Okay, so it's a cape today that people can get? Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I got like 4 of each Twitch drops. The last drop, tomorrow's the last drop. Is it? I thought it ended today. Because on my dashboard, it basically sends like, it ended on like midnight tonight. But if tomorrow's the last drop, then I'll probably stream tomorrow too, since I don't have D&D. March 3rd? Wait, what's today? Am I getting my days confused? Like I said, I have not been sleeping. My days are all up the wall right now. Oh man, send help, chat. I don't know my days. Oh shit. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't. This. Been really busy. 1 second. Someone sent me a message asking for help, and I did not see it. They sent it 10:30 yesterday. So yeah. End of stack trip. Crash has been intercepted back. But it doesn't generate any. You get it figured out. Normally, crash dumps for LE are in that folder to send in a ML format. It's the 3rd. Okay. So I'll try to get another one. But nothing helps. Did you file verification? I'm assuming so, but sorry, I'm just doing something real quick to help someone. I'd submit it to LE bug/crashes, and if they get there, what you've done, see if they can find a unique video. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yeah, unfortunately this is not an off or on again issue. It's a Unity crash error that's generating a stack trace file. And by running the fixes, he's not actually able to play the game properly. But the file is not showing up in the crash format file, and it's also not allowing for proper boot up. Obviously, file verification, blah blah blah, and all that don't work. Oh man, I can't read that. my poor buddy, he's getting like the unique, like, while I'm having one of the best experiences, he's having probably, in my opinion, the worst experience. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he can figure something out. Never had any technical problem with last epoch. Yeah, but just because like we don't doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And the person I'm speaking to, they don't bullshit. Like they have proof of everything. So my buddy has a corrupt save file for Elden Ring. The anti-cheat decided he was cheating and had been banned from multiplayer. Yeah. Well, last epoch doesn't have any anti-cheat, like third-party anti-cheat programs running. Everything's done on there. That would fix it. Okay. Not yet. Not yet, but I don't think they will. And if they do, then yeah, people will fucking shit in bricks. But yeah, no, unfortunately, it's nothing I can do. Yeah, but it's just files be jank. So like, for context, right? He's having his characters are not being immediately terminated when the client crashes or like gets disrupted on AFK, and it's causing characters to be lost. So yeah, it's a very unique problem because when I like crash out, and such, my characters survive because they're immediately kicked out, right? So he's having something different. However, I would report with the speech forums, bug reports. You haven't, otherwise, I don't know. Fresh. I'm live right now. Sorry, can't. Oh, ouchies. Yeah, the closest thing I've seen is a character stay logged in after the crash and have to wait for the AFK management systems boot out. Yeah, and that's what's happening. He's got to wait for the AFK systems to boot out, but what happens is during those AFK systems, waiting for them to boot him out, his character dies, and because he's hardcore, it causes his character to die. And then what happens is because your character dies in hardcore, it goes to softcore, and it might be causing a corruption error. That's my best bet. This is why I don't play hardcore. I mean, I play hardcore, but I play it knowing that problems like this can arise. Know what I mean? You have third world internet, bro. True. Yeah, sorry, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna start gaming though. So we are going to play our Void Knight shield throw character, because I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. You know I'm having fun when I dream about playing a character. While I was sleeping, I dreamt about playing this shield throw character. I'm truly in love with this character right now. It's gonna be sad when it does die, but this is a character I would 1000% remake again. Void Knight shield throw on Void Convert is so fun. I stream about VK Warpath. Really, Bishopton? Oh, that's funny. That no main quiet. Kick out. Nah, I'll always be a Spriggan main, but Void Knight is my okay. Spriggan's my favorite skill. Void Knight is my favorite mastery. There. The spinning would put me to sleep like a little baby. It was first mastery I took to 100. Hey, congratulations, man. Did you do it this patch or just like first 100 in general? Because my first 100 ever was a Spriggan. Shocker, I know, but it's true. We're gonna come over and see if we can get some rings. Actually, yeah, we're 10 levels off our next ring. Yeah, it's 77, I believe, so... Oh, we can go for the XP. Rings are XP. Rings are XP. What's my current ring? No, this is a while ago, like last year or something. Got you. Alright. Okay, chat, I'm torn. Do I go for XP so I can get to my my big dick gold ring? Or do I go for rings now to try and get better improvements? I'm torn. I just want to play. I don't want to think anymore. My goal is take this character to about like 300-400 corruption in empowered. We're not too empowered yet. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for XP. XP, daddy. XP, always XP. You're right, Dead Duck. You know what's funny? I ripped a character due to a bug that was tankier than my Spriggan, but my Spriggan hasn't ripped yet. What does that say about me? Have I gone too deep in the Spriggan sauce where I now legitimately can't play any character other than Spriggan? Is this my new reality? Oh, boys! Look at this beautiful fucking idol. 5% smite on throwing hit with increased void damage over time. Now we're a crit build. Yes, I know, but we do proc doom. So this is still pretty big. Lawful good werebear druid rampage on a full moon. Hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I don't hate even if you're a werebear man. Because everyone knows I secretly despise werebear. Because I think it's the most boring fucking transformation out of the three. By the way, we're living off HP and leech for the most part. We can be crit right now. We're not crit immune. We're surviving off this tier 6 belt right now. we take 56% damage from crits instead of the normal 100%. But we could still get, like, critted. I wouldn't know, I've only played Scent, fair. Love Werewolf in D2, going attack speed to the max. I was also a Werewolf enjoyer in D2. However, I was a Poison Rabies enjoyer. Shocker, I know, but I was. Wolfpack was also pretty fun, though. So, I got a question. Has anyone else seen the most recent Diablo 4 patch notes? So, I saw the tweet that DS Lily put out. Now, before I quote the tweet, I just want to know, I read the patch notes because of that tweet, and then I realized after reading the patch notes, the tweet was sarcastic. Because they were fucking horrendous. But DS Lily said the best patch note of all time. And all the patch notes was we made basically Season 2 blood skills item aspects. And I was just like, oh. Literally couldn't have been a more boring and uninteresting patch note. So I'm assuming DS Lily was being sarcastic, but if she wasn't and she really is happy for that, then good for her, because I never messed around with the blood stuff, so I don't know how pog that is. Also, laser beams! Guys, dude, I'm going to tell you this right now. Do not sleep on Sigyn's Reprisal for shield throw. This item is unironically fun. Especially if you get like an LP with block chance. You get so many retaliated shield throws. Nope, I rid off Diablo 4 as a lost cause. My perspective is with Diablo 4 right now, like, it's not in a state I enjoy, so I'm not playing it, but I keep an eye on it in case it ever does get fun. I'm struggling a bit in LE, feels like harder than it was. A bit of an idiot. I don't like dying a lot. They did make it harder. One of the biggest complaints about last Epoch, it was too easy, so they adjusted scaling and endgame to make it harder. And they made the campaign harder overall, but they made early game easier in general, so people could have an easier time scaling up. So overall, yes, it is harder as a 1.0, but it's also overall easier in total to get into. Any good gear? Well, I mean, you don't need good gear. You just need to know what build you're playing and what to look for, right? Like, how I level every character is not how I build every character. So, for example, I like leveling with the skill I'm intended to play with. But for, like, an example, when I'm making a fresh character and I have no resource, I always start off with early game dots. Because dots will carry you so hard early game because due to the nature of their base damage versus low enemy HP. Not mentioned in some boss fights, dots will actually ignore boss DR and invulnerability phases. So, knowing little tricks like that really help make your overall experience better. You can die in the first area. Yes, but you kind of have to not be actively paying attention. In my opinion. I know nothing, I just throw hammers. Need to find loot filter. That does help a lot. Hey, Toma. You are a person. Hi. Am I a person, or am I a zombie husk of a person that I used to be? Because I have not slept a lot in these past 2 weeks. And what you're seeing here is a shell of a man who used to be a man, but now is become a clout monger. Why it's a sheeple? You're right. You're right. How you doing, Toma? So, while we have some of the regulars here, I have a question for you guys. When the baby's here, my 7 a.m. CST start is actually, like, legitimately gonna be disappearing. Because I stream at 7 a.m. during the day to stream when the wife's not home, so when she comes home, I can spend time with her. But when there's a baby here, I won't be able to stream when she's not home. Because she's not home to take care of the kid, I will have to. So me and her are talking about new possible times. How would you feel about like a 9 p.m. DST time? So it'd be take my current start time and add 14 hours. Would you guys prefer that? Would that work for a lot of you guys? Or how many of you are stuck in on that like morning day shift schedule? You're still a person to me. I appreciate it. Got semi-addicted to Helldivers too? Nice. I'll have to convert it. EU base, so we'll almost never catch you. Central Standard Time. So the idea is I stream from 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I do like my 6 to 8 hours, right? So like, so that'd be like 9 to 10. So basically, I would end when I would start, so to speak. I'll catch you more often. So, what is EU prime time for NA people? 3 a.m. Okay. So yeah, I'd stream from 9 o'clock at night until about basically 7 a.m. So almost, I guess it'd be like 10 hours. But yeah. I'd be up because I'm a degenerate. Yeah, I know for degenerates, it doesn't make much of a difference, but for my core audience, it's a pretty substantial one. That's EU night. What'd be hours again? 9 p.m. Central Standard Time until about 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So basically, I'd be streaming North American nights. It works for you, you're an outlier. Yeah, you're Aussie though, Carm. So I might only have an hour in the morning if I'm lucky. Jesus, you don't like sleep. Well, I'm having a newborn baby in April. So I won't be getting sleep anyway. So the idea is while I'm taking care of the baby during the day, I get to stream at night. Otherwise, I would only be able to stream twice a week, which would be on weekends. And Sunday is D&D day, so like it'd be really 1 day a week. But if I could do night times, right, like after dinner, so I can at least spend like, wife comes home, I could take a nap, wake up, have dinner with her, take a shower, get cleaned up, and then start my stream. I can have like at least a couple hours with her every day and get like a few hours of sleep and still have a stream. Otherwise, streaming will be really hard and we'll end up having to rotate to recorded content to stay in touch. You used to be the only one streaming EU times a long while back. Yeah, unfortunately, unless someone wants to come and like babysit and do newborn stuff for me so I could keep my stream schedule, like Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make an adaptation. You can always try it out. Gonna get a different, yeah, definitely get a different crowd, but I'm trying. I want to make it work where I can still keep my I want to make it work where I can keep our current. Because I'll say it, I love the EU audience, right? I acknowledge and relate to people in Europe way more than I do with anyone in North America. That's why I set that schedule, because I prefer the company of European mindsets more. So I want to keep that. Unfortunately, though, if 7 a.m. to noon my time is EU prime time, my wife leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I have to end by then, right? Now, there are days where she'll work from home, and I might be able to weasel in some EU times, but for regular streaming, we need to make it work. I'd probably be around for 3 hours. I feel offended. Hey, it's nothing against North America. I've never, like, even when I was, like, growing up with people my own age, I never found relation or connection with a lot of them. But whenever I spoke with someone who was European or, like, not from the North American content, I tend to, like, we get along a lot better because, let's be real, EU has a different mentality towards life. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't people in North America I truly enjoy. Right? Like McFluffin, Vision, Perry, like, you know what I mean? McMagic, but there's a lot of people, there's a lot more people I tend to, like, converse with and enjoy more that are not American. Hi, Silent. I'm literally CST too. Hey, Bishop, welcome CST crowd, so. I don't want to forsake the audience that has kept me going all these years. But at the same time, I have to make a change of some kind. And it's not like I can... Because I don't want to put, like, if my wife is working all day and she comes home and she's doing some baby stuff at night, it doesn't mean I don't want her to also not get sleep, right? So I'm trying to make it where, like, she can get some sleep, I can get some sleep, and then we could both still do our jobs. We're trying to figure it out right now. But to keep the dream alive and have it all, I would probably need to hire someone at this point. But the perk would be, right, because I'd be streaming when, like, McFluffin, Lizard, and all of them are getting off, and I'd be streaming after them. That also means we can get, like, more support from like, you know, other creators. Because normally I raid into other people, right? Very rare I get that kickback my way, because I don't stream after them. I usually end before they end. But it'd also mean when Mike does Last Epoch streams, because I'd be starting after those, I could also take advantage of the EHG potential raids. So it also means, like, nighttime would be, from a support aspect, more beneficial on, like, Twitch's side for that kind of stuff. Not mention, right, like, even if I do switch to a nighttime stream, I still would be putting my stream VODs on YouTube, so, like, it's not like you wouldn't get quiet streams, you just wouldn't be there for it. Streaming's a lot of work, more than people know. It is. It is a lot of work, but... it's also... for me, it's a dream come true to be able to do this. However, I love my family more than I love my dream. So if I would have to give this up for my family, I would. I would not be happy about it, but I do it because it was needed. You cracked the skill, you're doing damage? What'd you do? Stop Start scaling spell instead of melee. Family first, right? My first channel rule I always tell people is, if your IRL is not going good, then neither will your work. And for me, if my family and life is not doing well, I don't stream because it affects my stream negatively. So I'm trying to solve all of these issues before they become an issue. So that way, streaming, I don't have these on the back of my head causing issues. But due to the nature of changing times, it's not even like I'm you know what I mean? It's a big one. Do what makes sense in the family sets. I'll try to catch you when I can. Yeah, what I was also thinking, right? Instead of having long nighttime streams, right? Wife comes home, I have dinner, right? I hang out with her, I go to bed for a few hours, right? We alternate shifts. And then I could start, at like 1 a.m. Central Standard Time and have shorter streams, right? And still end at 7 a.m. But then I would get some consistent sleep. Dragon would get some consistent sleep. But it'd still be like early morning and I would end when she would have to leave. I'm scaling a counterintuitive way of scaling. It's actually insane skill. Interesting. But I have to definitely explain it to me. Like, let's be real. A content creator lives and dies by his community. So if it's bad for you, it's going to be bad for me in the long run. So that's why I'm like wanting to get your guys' inputs, especially the European audience. Like if I started European people out there, when I start at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, right? Which is like the normal schedule we're on now. If I started 6 hours earlier, right? Would that still be like EU friendly, or is it like no dice? Like what time is it for me when I start at 7 a.m. for you guys in Europe? Like what's prime time in Europe for you guys? What time is it right now? Right now, it is 5:30 at night. So, normally I would have streamed like 10 hours ago. Like, that's when I start, 10 hours ago. Need time to convey up. It's usually 1 to 2 p.m. for you. Okay. What's your time zone? Remnant? Because that would be a GMT +1. Okay, so you're 7, 8, 5. So you're like 7 hours ahead. So if I started 6 hours sooner, it would be like 6 a.m. for you. I can't watch stream and do work, yeah. But that's a personal thing, obviously. Be actually sleeping then. Yeah. See, it sucks, right? For North American people like me, there's this specific time of day in the world where no one's awake. And that's my nighttime. Europeans are either at work or asleep, and North American people are definitely asleep. So I would be getting like next to no views. Outside like truly degenerate people, right? So I want to at least like, even if it's only for like a couple hours, right, at the end of the stream or something, I want to try and at least stream into a time slot where people can catch me. Even if it means for most of my streams, it's pretty dead. Because for me, if I cannot converse and communicate with people, I have no reason to stream. Alright, let me get you a planner link so you can peep. Trying to get plus skill to Warcry so I can change to cold because I think it's just way better. Yeah, cold is really good. I'm always awake. Literally can't sleep 9% of the time and I just pass out for like 20 hours. Yeah, you sound like my buddy Victor. Gear is absolute garbage, but don't mind it too much. No, I'm just curious what you're scaling. So, crit, obviously. Okay, you're currently physically. Are you? Let me just look at your. Okay, you're not dual wielding. You're doing mana consumption with the Maelstrom setup. So you're just doing lightning right now. I see what you did with Warcry. Cold totems and Tempest Strike. Okay. So you're using Tempest Strike to proc more Storm Bolts, and then you. Yeah, okay, I see. I got you, and then you're scaling the crit simultaneously with the attack speed on Tempest Strike to get more procs, and then yeah, okay, I see. I get you. Hey, can I mention something? How would you fix sets in this game, or do you think they're doing alright? Some of them are really good, other ones are not. I think... So, I had a suggestion about sets, but I don't think THG would like it. Convert all sets into uniques, right? And then, so they can get LP. And then if you pair them up, then you can still get the set bonuses. But then it doesn't limit you to having to use the set for the set bonus. But if you want the set bonus, you can go for it, and it's still a true set. But then it could also get the same level of treatment of uniques, where LP just makes them wildly more interesting. But that was just my initial thought. It also makes sets way stronger than most uniques because of set bonuses, but... it is what it is. You gotta have a trade-off somewhere. Yeah, but I can't have any extra Storm Bolts proccing because otherwise it just tanks, man. Obviously, but it does damage. That's all that matters. I like when using Last Bear set when leveling Primals. Yeah, some are really good for leveling, and then other ones like Lightning Meteor are just actually unironically good for what they are. I want to see what they do with sets. I think they have something in the pipeline. No, they definitely have something in the pipeline. I know Mike's talked about it a couple of times. Oh, we got idols right there. Yo, we're going for idols, boys. Can we get idol pog in chat? Shattering Lance's great low regen builds. Regen builds got a huge buff with the new Lagan Blessing. And with that buff with the Lagan Blessing and like Shattering Lance sets, like they're really good now. But however, Vessel of Strife also got mega buffed with HP regen getting a buff, because Vessel of Strife turns your HP regen into ward regen, which unironically at that point makes ward builds even better and low life builds even better. So HP regen getting buff also just made ward better. See, everything comes back to ward and I hate it. I want HP to be comparable without being busted like ward. I actually don't even want that. I have enough of them. But also, like, not completely overshadowed, because they're just like, ward is running the gambit right now. I still really be in HP. I don't like playing ward builds. Yeah, I want something other than ward meta, please. Kick W. Also, I'm currently theory crafting a mage in the LE trailer. Oh yeah, which one? The lightning orbs spinning around you. Because we've done that build in the past. It's really good. It's just mana intense. Shatter Lance on Mage. Ah, got you. If I was going to do Shatter Lance on Mage, I would do a Shatter Strike build with it, unironically. Like I said, I think the fix to ward is changing the formula. Because it, no matter how much you nerf ward generation, or how much you nerf ward retention, we could always abuse ward because of the formula. I think ward needs a fundamental change. Master has so much DR, yeah. Do you ever get your fork when you have struggled for 3 days on build, finally crack code? Yes. Okay, time for raw, yeah. Yep. By the way, my next boss fight, guys, is lagging. Can we get some Monka S's in chat, please? So, the ward was just kinda a buffer per hit, kinda. Oh wait, I missed your previous comment, sorry. Closest thing I've gotten ward was a character was like 400 ward, 3k HP, very high endurance threshold. But it was just kind of buffer ward. Ah, gotcha, yeah, you weren't like specking into it. Well, ward got extremely more accessible with cleaver solution on strength builds, since everyone can build strength. And some classes just have more access to strength. But I don't think it's a busted item. I think what shot ward to the moon on everything was experimental affixes. Just think about it. You got access to another low life enabler on the gloves. You got access to more ward decay threshold on belts. Even before they added the new bases. You just got so much more ways to build ward with experimentals that it kind of just... That's what pushed it over the edge. Because even if we didn't have any of the experimental affixes, right? Low life still would have been good, but like, it just would have been Boots and Exsanguinous. Unless you're obviously Acolyte, then you have Shroud. And it would have enabled Sentinel and Primalist to do low life builds. But it would have made it harder to pull off still, because it wouldn't have access to as much ward per second or decay threshold formula. So I don't think Cleaver Solution is what made wards OP. I think it was experimental affixes. I think Cleaver Solution just made it more accessible. Which you could say is more OP, but like... truthfully, I don't equate accessibility with OP. Because it just gives people an alternative way to play something. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to play it that way. But that's just my take. One second. Let me get out here, then caught up with chat. Good XP right now, because there's a decent amount of rares, so... Crit multi-dagger, there we go. We can slam our Smoke Weaver now. Clear Solution is also extremely busted with Lightning Burbs. Well, that's because Lightning Burbs is good and busted, and Cleaver Solution just added a little bit extra. Because bird scale also off him. Yeah, but it's like, that's a problem with birds, not Cleaver Solution. You know what I mean? Because birds baseline scale off hit and strength. It was just a byproduct of Cleaver Solution, not the inherent problem. It feels so great I finally know what to prioritize. 2LP Ice Scepter, 2LP, yeah, nice. I'm glad you figured it out. But yeah, Crypt did a build with Burbs and Cleaver. Yeah, 80k was dumb. I mean, that's not even the strongest I've seen Burbs, to be honest. But yeah, it's just easier now. I want to make volatile zombies with the belt. Yeah, that's fun. But that's just like for later, right? Now I'm just mauling things. Yeah. Firequake Baldur's Wrath is fun. New Anomaly Bubble looks so clean. It does, doesn't it? It's not overbearing like it was before. But chat, imagine if I landed this tier 6 crit multi on a smoke. And if I save for a despair, I can despair the melee. So I'm just going to put a tier 1 chill here. Oh, I can't use 71. But I'm going to put a tier 1 chill on suffix and then despair the prefix. And then, boom. We'll have an insane potential for a Smoke Weaver. Oh yeah, defeated. Nice. I kind of also hate how strong Wraithlord is. Why? By the extension, do you also hate how strong Swirl Helmet is? Makes Minion Horde pointless because Wraithlord hits for 300k. No, Wraithlord is not the problem there. The problem there is having less minions make them tankier, and they can last longer in endgame content. Zoo builds are dead in this game because they're not inherently tanky enough or strong enough to make up for just having better minions that can survive more. Because if they survive, they do more damage. Not to mention, a lot of nodes in the game, both, like, not just on, like, Wraithlords, right? But, like, on Primalist as well, where having less minions gives you more multiplicative HP and damage as a result. So they also incentivize you to not go Zoo build, because you get more damage and stats for not doing Zoo build. So it's a byproduct of game design here. The game doesn't want you to do Zoo builds, and it rewards you for having less. Actually, valid point. Yeah, I thought I have strong facts on minion. Always have. 1 LP Dark Shroud of Cinder's Pog. Not bad, not bad. Closest I've gone through functional Zood was Chain Sacrifice several build patches ago. Yeah. But that's not really a Zoo build, that's a Sacrifice build that is utilizing Zoo as an build enabler. So, unfortunately, I think something fundamentally needs to change for Zoo build to be viable. However, hear me out. This is going to probably be an unpopular opinion, and I'm okay with that, but I do stand on this hill. I think it's okay for Zoo builds to not exist, because by picking your minion to invest into, you have more minion builds in general, because you're investing into the minion to make it good, instead of just picking every minion and getting more damage because you just number go up for more, because you have more total minions. So I do think by not having access to Zoo builds, we have more diversity amongst the minion builds in its entirety. Only upside Zoo builds at the moment is you can stack stupid amounts of armor shred. Yep. And if you want to do some weird ignite poison, right? Or minion bleed, yeah. Like, for dot build, Zoo is good, but, like, in general, I think if Zoo builds were the best option, then they become the only option. But when Zoo builds are not the best option, then if you notice, you have more types of minion builds in general. And I think that's healthier for the game. So if Zoo builds are never good, I'm okay with that. Because the upside is we get more minion builds in general. They didn't get one shot? Right, but if they didn't get one shot, and then Zoo builds are better than purposely building up like one minion to be super tanky, right? That's the trade-off. Zoo builds are squishy, they do more damage, or you can build it so you don't have to keep resummoning and do less total damage, but you have more damage uptime. You know what I mean? Like, there is a choice there. Do you want to micromanage more or less? So there is a choice, it's just people often pick the choice that hurts their hands less. And they can less likely to fuck up, so that's why Zoo builds are not more popular. But if you look at it, right? Hear me out. This is actually one of the few times I could say where there is a Zoo build that is meta. And that's Squirrels. Squirrels is a viable Zoo build. Because they get so much minion dodge, they don't immediately get one shot by hit damage. But they still get kind of screwed over by dot damage. But you want as many squirrels as possible. And so you build that to be like a zoo. So we do have viable Zoo builds. It's just a viable Zoo build currently. I want to make a 16 Skellyman army, not get smarked. Aaron's Will converts all of your plus minions into plus golems. So instead of 16 Skellymans, you have like 8 golems instead. Still a Zoo build. They don't get one shot because golems can be built to be tanky. But it's just only golems. Traditionally, when people want a Zoo build, they don't just want a lot of one type of minion. They want a lot of different type of minions. That's what I think is a true encompassness of a Zoo build, and I think that's what people really want. The 6 don't count as Zoo, technically, because they are minions in this game, so yes, they would count as Zoo. And technically, you can get up to 12. Same with Vines. You can get up to 12 Vines, but they get blasted, so you go big Vines, get 3 big Vines, and they just slappy slap. So, like, you gotta look at the context of stuff. How long do these fire things last? Holy fuck. So, like, at the end of the day, you can run zoo builds at 100 corruption and have fun, or you can push corruption, have more fun, and just have less minions. It's a VFX bug, so it doesn't do damage? Same with one Gary Spires. Oh, okay, so it won't hurt me if I stand in it. Let's test. Okay, it doesn't do damage. Okay. That's why I was, like, waiting for them to pass out, because I didn't want to start this and take damage randomly. I already died a fucking super pog lowlife build to a bug. I don't want to lose a build I actually like due to a bug. I seen that bug with Blood Spires. So Spires and Ember Mages have this visual bug. Okay. Good to know. Hey chat, is this a build? I don't do build guides. However, if I push this pretty decent and make a planner for it, and maybe do a build showcase video, not a build guide, like, hey, this is a build I made and tested out recently and had a lot of fun and wanted to share with you guys. Would you guys be interested? Because I've been looking around, there's not a lot of void shield throw options out there, because hammers is kind of like the thing everybody likes right now. And so I kind of just want to, like, maybe share this with people just to help them. This is unironically good. That's 17 throwing attack damage on a prefix. Well, we lose a lot of arm. Nah, I'd rather the vitality and the threat. But I will shatter them. It's after they made performance improvements for Mono's Kick W. Oh! Hello! 30 Ember Mages and one fucking volley. Boys, if I didn't have my, I would have been dead right there if I didn't have less damage taken from crit on belt. By the way, I would have actually died there. 44% less damage taken for crit kept me alive. Actual difference maker. Oh, I got 2 Alright. I want to do this for more armor and more health. But I also want to do this for more damage. And move speed so I can get out of shit. The smart person in me says I should do strength and health. But the crits inside me says I should do the damage. What's the idea for the build? Sorry, not paying attention. Oh, it'd be a build showcase of this build, Dead Duck. It is Stygian's Reprisal, Void Convert, Shield Throw. So we have blocks throwing out shield throws. We have clones throwing out shield throws. And we're critting a metric fuck ton. And with this, and a +4 shield throw helmet, we get 7 points to put into our tree. So we get a lot of base we get a lot of extra damage. And because we do the no cooldown, we are proccing a metric fuck ton of extra shield throws between the clones and the blocks. And they're all critting pretty good. Duality man on full display, right? Like, I do need to do this so I can get to this eventually. But this would make me tankier. Any particular reason I should ever hold on using Runes of Ascendance? But do levels matter at all, for example? There's a reason to hold a Rune of Ascendance. You hoard them, and then when you finally need a item you don't have, you can just sit there at the Gambler, buy the base type, and hope you get lucky. And do levels matter at all? Yes. Levels matter. Because higher level you are, I need to give you a visual representation so you can understand. Not just for passive point either, but it actually affects stats. Your stats at level 100 are actually different than they are at level 50 with the same stat. For context. So, okay. Armor, for example, okay? Area level 100, okay? If you have... We'll keep it simple. 2,000 armor, right? That's 37 physical DR and 25.9, we'll say 26, non-physical. In area level 100. Right? But area level 50... Right? 48% and 33.6%. So at lower levels, your stats that you do get more value. And the closer you get to 100, the more you need to get the same value. So there you go. And since, like, you plan on getting to 100, right? Like, you just want to have as much stats prep for 100 as possible, so you're in your best position. You're very welcome. Oh my god, did I go into a mono without investing my points? Chat, please tell me. Okay, you know what? We're doing the strength. We're being smart. 15, we're gonna get 10 more HP, and strength skills our shield throw on the increase. So we still get damage, just not fun damage. We get boring damage. So we're gonna get more armor and boring damage. Fucking dodging asshole. So, yeah, no. For you guys, I'll try to figure out how to make, future streams with the newborn, good for EU audiences. I don't promise I'll succeed, but I'll make an attempt. We don't need to do that. We are living off Leech, chat. Leech is our friend. We time locked him. And then we stunned him. And we could have stunned him again, but I was waiting for a second so I can maximize my shield bash buff. But he only got one attack off by the time he died. That felt good out of a shield throw build, to just pick a boss like that and just be like, and goodbye. We got shield throw point there. If I was doing bleed, that's pretty nice. I have never in my life thought I would want a +A Warcry in a build. That skill has so much good stuff. Yeah, I always felt Warcry is a skill I'd never had enough points for. And now I have the same problem with shield throw, which for me, that's actually pretty insane because, like, just being like straight up, I haven't played shield throw in so long, and last time I played it, like, there was only a few nodes I really wanted. So coming back and being like, bro, I could use, like, I have like +7 planned, but really I need like +9. So like I'm having that same weird feeling with shield throw. Holy idols, Batman. Alright, so we got damage if you increase devouring orb recently. Okay, and fire red, which is kind of dead, but whatever. Ooh, that's pretty nice singularity. 17 out of 20. Oh, we got a throw-in attack with with fire res. Chance to show throw attack healing effectiveness. Lightning hammer throw timer. I kind of want to take this +6 to Sigils of Hope duration and throw an attack armor hit, because we have the option to go to Sigils of Hope in this build. And if I do Sigils of Hope on kill, then they last 6% longer. Now, hear me out, chat. It's going to sound fucking wild, but this build is unironically better with Sigils of Hope. I just don't want to play with the skill. That's why I'm not using it. But when your sigils last, like, fucking, like, 12 seconds to 13 seconds, it doesn't feel as bad. Okay. That's kind of like whatever. Alright, 26 versus 40. We lose 14% move speed, but we gain health. That's like 200. That's tier 1, we can seal that. We want to keep that, and that can roll. Okay, cool. That's going to be a gray shield. But move speed for me is a big deal because I'm used to playing the game on a certain level of movement speed, and that's what keeps me alive. Being able to move and react. I just got a unique helmet level 5 Elianova. Elianova is a skill you just want the whole tree. Temporal Sanctum test run, do it. Hey Floyd. Responsiveness, lol, random chat. Hey, look. When I have to take a moment to think, I gotta take a moment to think, alright? How you doing, Floyd? Yes. Do we have any fun chess pieces? Melee. Speed while wielding an axe. There we go. Okay, what's the stat on here? 75. Got the health. Here's the health. Alright. Now we gotta make a choice. We would need to solve our physical. Which might hit physical. Dodge rating. Fortunate. I want to make Elianova teleport sorcerer at some point. Yeah, that seems fun. That seems really fun. I think we just keep this. This is really good. Okay, I have physical res on this ring. But when I switch to this. Alright. So we're going to secure the throwing crit. Alright. Now we just need to get really lucky and roll into health. Holy shit! Oh, just get lucky, forehead. The RNG on that. With a little optimization, get 187% more damage from mana no when full mana. Time to figure out how I'm gonna save full mana, do it. Yeah, that was Poggies. So when we get to level 77 and slot in this ring, we could use this chess piece. Oh shit. I didn't realize I have this chess piece chilling here. Alright, well, we secure the throwing. We secure the vitality, which upgraded our crit, which is nice. Alright, we just need to hit health again. Hit fire heads. Okay, not great. Should have settled for armor. But alright. How much HP is this? 1576. $15.44. Okay, so the vitality chest is unironically better than that chest. That's fine. So we'll use this one, but this is a good backup chest for a future. Okay, we gotta go fight Lagan. Shit. Gotta make it through ad phase? Yeah, I think I could do it. Alright, just working our way now. There we go. I don't know why, whenever I get to my computer, I always feel like my mouse setting changes. I always have to like up the sensitivity a little bit, and then it feels fine again. But it doesn't change overnight on its own. Maybe I'm just mentally fucking myself to have like super high sensitivity DPI. Miss mana somewhere, it's 204% on full mana. I mean, it doesn't matter how much more damage you're getting out of it, right? The idea is more mana equal good. Think about it, this damage would, I don't even have, like, all the damage I could potentially get out of this skill. If I was willing to, give up Stygian's Reprisal and do 100% block as more damage and not block when the shield's thrown, then I could, get, like, way more damage out of this. But because I'm playing around a unique, I'm missing out on 100% more. Bear Druid is so satisfying. You don't hit the whole screen, but the whole screen can hit you, and you just roar at them, bam, full HP again. Hulk smash them. Yeah, Werebear, for its fantasy, nails it. I personally, you know what I mean, like, I've been around Werebear so much that I'm just kind of, like, over it. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm gonna go finish Act 9 before I do Lagan. And do Temporal Sanctum run. Because extra idle slots right now could actually help this build a lot. And I have some idols to actually slot in to make this build, like, pop, so... we're gonna do it. We're only doing tier 1 because that's all this character has. The best part is I can go through this map a bit quicker with Shield Rush, so it shouldn't be too bad. Probably doing Void, because Void enemies are less scary for us than the Poison, Shred, Armor Shred ones. Because we don't have a lot of armor currently. As we scale up strength, we get more of it, but... Just thinking to myself, what do I want to slam? Then we get a missing passive point on top of our idle slots because we're still missing a passive point from campaign. Oh my god, these dead ends are horrible, chat. Fuck. What's this door, man? I love how I'm like, oh, I should be able to run through this quicker. Still can't find the door no matter what difficulty it is. Really hyped for my building in. Close up today. It's already a feature for of all the damage I find. Yeah, it sounds like you'd end up doing more damage than me, but I definitely, on the Druid Fizz version I had going, I think I would have outpaced you on tankiness, and once I got the crit setup going, I think I would have had, like, pretty reasonable damage. You know what I mean? I think yours min-max is better, but mine plays better and safer once you get up there. But I learned my lesson. I'm going to get all of the gear in advance before I do that build again with the correct cleavers with the LP for crit before I remake. I plan on remaking it. I want a reasonable break. Currently made of glass, yeah. I want to throw an attack speed shard. You know what's actually kind of ridiculous? Under the old game, it was so easy. I felt I needed character self-found to not feel rich. But now that the game actually can, like, kill me, even if it is a bug, and the fact I'm not rich, it's super enjoyable to play on solo account found, so I can actually, like, remake and build up characters and have some resource for it. Once it's optimized, you think you could blow Jewel a new ass? Are we talking T4 or T3 below? Getting there is hard. Yeah, it definitely is hard getting there. You saw my raw amount of tankiness. And all it took was a bugged out Hero at fucking Nova. Oh, I'm still salty about that death. Oh, that's block. No, we're only hunting for blockchain shields now. It's also cool that the ceiling and obtainable items is so high now. It's really cool to play COF even when I know I could spend days in merge skill buying it. All right, I'm talking T4 Jeweler. Its burst is already melting on no gear. Okay. Well, I definitely want, when you get there, please make a recording of you blowing up T4 Jeweler. I want to see it. I know you're softcore, so I know you'll eventually get there. Because I want to see, like, what your potential is. And then when I finally get everything I need for Druid, the Druid one I want to do, rebuild the Druid one with all the gear already advanced and see that potential and compare it. I think you'll be better on damage, but... And it won't even be close, but I think mine might be smoother overall. Holy fuck, I'm so over fucking Temporal Sanctum doors, man. Yeah, I want to make a good Shaman build. This might actually be it. I mean, there's a lot of good Shaman builds, right? There has been for a while. But what I don't like about your version, and this is just a personal gripe, right? It is definitely a way to build it and have fun with it, and I have no problems against that. It's me personally not liking it. I don't like the Tempest Strike in it. Having the need to use Tempest Strike to actually make Gathering Storms feel good as a proc generator. I want to try to make it work with the intention of Gathering Storms. Gathering Storm is the button I use to do damage. Because I'm weirdly that guy. When I say I'm playing a build, it means the build I'm playing is the button I'm holding 99.9% of the time. You too, huh? KekW, I'm losing it. Why are you losing it? Gathering Storm is a spell version. Doesn't feel good without manually spending stacks. What do you mean? My way around that is increase its frequency, so it's always spending stacks at a good rate. Temporal Sanctum Doors. Oh yeah, I don't. No one's ever liked it in any dungeon. The door stuff. The biggest ask has been remove doors since dungeons have been like conceived as an idea. I tried with Riku's idols, it was random and shit. debatable. Like, if you're doing arena, they'll always be hitting something. If you're running a monos, like, obviously they're spending them without hitting anything. But I had, like, you saw me. If I wasn't immediately killing stuff, I was generating a shit ton on, like, stuff that was tanky, and they were just constantly. I was building more than I could spend. So I think on single target, like, yeah, it's gonna feel real good. All right, boys, I gotta focus up. It's been a long time since I've done a melee Jura. Hello? Thank you. I don't like that once she starts it, you can't stun her out of it. What I don't like about Jura in online play is my D button doesn't always fucking work. I can't stand it. It freaks me out so much. Yeah, nothing good off that. Elites and boss teams were a real problem for me, actually. I did not handle it well. Oh, interesting. Need a proper randomizer for area layout. For dungeons, it's, so as to not have block passage. So, believe it or not, Dead Duck, Dungeons was EHG's very first attempt as a company at doing randomized content. And they only got better since then. So the randomizer in Dungeons is actually an antiquated concept, because their Monolith was a second attempt at randomizer, and I think Monolith randomizer was way better. All right, boys, what are we slamming? You know what? Should we slam a? Can we actually? Yes, it's 53. What are we slamming into our 2 LP Ribbons of Blood? What do you want on Ribbons of Blood, chat? Minion health and minion damage is pretty solid. Do we do a tier 6 minion health, tier 5 minion damage combo? The suffixes are shit. Or do we go for like a big like minion damage with potentially good suffixes? Okay, 35, that's good. See what you hit. Fizz that's acceptable to me. Oh, I can't push it higher on this ramp. Shit. Low level problems. So I need to use an item that's already finished. I mean, this is finished. If we get both minion health and minion damage, we pog out. If we get both suffixes, you know what? You know what? We will do a proper 50-50 slam. Either it's the best thing ever or the worst thing ever, and I cry on stream. We are Gamba. We Gamba problems, okay? Wait, what? Oh, 50 or below. We can't. It's 53. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We can't slam this. Back into the vault. Shit. 50 or below. A door. I went to Tornado, proc more Storm Bolts frequency, out and up, mainly without doing much spending. I go Strength Minion, resist C. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I also have only played Squirrel, yeah. Slam that Bleeding Heart. You want me to slam a 2 LP Bleeding Heart? Alright. We'll do a Bleeding Heart at your request. What do I want to slam into it? It has to be an item that's already done. Crit multi, fizz damage, health and stun avoidance, a chance to armor shred. You know what? This is good Bleeding Heart fodder. Because, like, really any of these stats are good. So we doing it. Alright. Oh, there we go. So, I want the HP, and then anything else. Like, everything else is equal to me. But I really want that HP. Because the HP on a Bleeding Heart, especially one with stun avoidance while leveling, is, like, one of the biggest dickus. Because, like, look at this, right? Almost best roll on health regen. 0.5% off max roll for the health leech. 14 out of 15 for melee attack speed, and 11 out of 15 for throwing attack speed. And if you get crit multi, it's great for crit builds. If you get physical damage, it's great for physical builds. And if you get armor shred, it's great for hit build. Like, there's just nothing bad. Anything is good, but worst case is not getting the HP. As we like to say here, chat, it's a 50-50 chance. Either you get it or you don't. Okay, we got the HP! HP and armor shred, and it's 100% armor shred, so you're always getting a stack. This Bleeding Heart, man. Aw, clip it. Clip it. This is going to be a new YouTube short. Clip it, chat. Oh, my lord. Aw, that is just fucking... That is an item. Oh, my gosh. That is an item. And look at it. It's max roll health and 1 off max roll stun avoidance. Yo, nothing will be stunning me when I'm leveling with this now. You know what? This is a big Lego. This goes under the big Lego department, because that is big for leveling. Oh my lord. Can we get some poggies? Well, that was really stupid. What was stupid there, Toma? Sorry, I'm kind of pogging out over a freaking Bleeding Heart right now. Check the ring you made this morning? Okay, 1 second. I'm in a safe spot, so I know I can look at it now before I start campaign running. Okay, you didn't make it. Okay? When you have a triple exalt, you don't make it. You just get lucky if you get to add the stat you want. But honestly, not bad. Not bad. Honestly, like, strength being on it is not terrible, but it's not ideal for me. It's almost as good as the triple exalt helmet I got in standard before 1.0 came out. Any lightning strength builds? Yeah, it's called Werebear. Lightning swipe that scales off strength. Forgot, fair. It was low as Vit. Hey, it is what it is. Strength is good in general because of percent armor. It depends on context. Right? Not every class wants strength, even if it is good on armor, because they don't get a lot of armor. Like, I would not want strength on a rogue. Unless I was doing Cleaver Solution. Or on Warlock. So there are cases, yes, but I when I get like triple exalts, I hope for the most generic stats of all time. Personally. Because then, like, if I get like a legendary that has a 3 LP that I can actually finally slam into, then it has like more than 1 use. So I close to thinking roll my current build into it. I was actually thought of making me realize Tempest Strike interaction. Fair enough. I wish it was Void Spell, then I use it on my Bomber. Fair. Void Spell would have gone hard with that. I can't deny. Ooh, another double HP. Bad rolls, but double HP is double HP. Hey guys, you know what's crazy about this build right now? I only have 1300 armor. Send help. We are armor poor right now. Because we got Lyricas, which is kind of nice, honestly. Our chest piece gives us a lot. You know what I mean? But we don't have a lot of strength, only 17. We're just starting to get some extra strength. I forgot, like, truly, like, how, like, how weirdly squishy Void Knight is. I really have. Like, all of its damage is great, but its survivability is very Monka-esque, because it's basically HP and lead. I think that's why I'm, like, pretty happy to do a shield throw setup. Because, like, the extra block goes hard. There we go. Guarantee slows now. Hype was trying that shield was interesting on it. Sentinel is weirdly squishy, it is. Even with the new high armor bases, yeah. Like, I could get way more block with doing sigils, but I just don't like plain sigils. Oh, yeah, I want more of that, please. But like the CC is what's like really helping me here, and being able to generate potions off shield bash. I think they weirdly made Sentinel squishy because Rebuke exists. Like you just have a I can't really die button, but you gotta press the button. But I do have to say, like, if I get like an LP version of this with block chance, it's gonna be pretty sick. Yeah, we lose block effectiveness, right? But it's only like 300. Honestly, this was such a bad roll tier 5. But if we get more block chance, right? I'm okay with losing like 300 to have more consistent blocking. Because I think what I might do even is, hear me out. If I can make room on suffixes, I might go for block chance and block effectiveness suffixes. So okay, like hear me out, right? This character does not have blessings the way I built it, okay? We did not invest in any blessings, okay? We do know, right? The one blessing I'm probably going to pick for this build is going to be CA, right? Because this with my ring cap gives me crit immunity, right? But we're res capped outside that, right? Our endurance is kind of shit. But like Spirits of Fire, right? Probably do armor, right? Probably. But Herot, we can get 8% block chance and 240 block effectiveness, which gives us more damage and more safety. And in a Storm, we have some options. We could go for Stun, which would protect us because we'll be stunning things more consistently. Or you can go for Regen, right? Just to combat dots a little. And then we have big options here, right? We go for Void Tread. We can go for Crit Multi. We could go for Health. We can go for Health Gain on Block, which is probably the worst one in my opinion. We can go for Leech Rate. Throwing damage leeches health. I'm probably thinking Void Red Shrez, honestly, even though I do like the Leech Rate. But we do have Leech Rate due to our Siphon. So, even though it is nice, it's not as important. And then if we do land an Oracle Amulet like this, that'd be massive. Right? Because less damage from damage overtaken. And if we can get this chest, armor applies to damage over time, which is more mitigation despite not having, like, this is set up with like 4k armor, right? Like, we drop this, right? It's still 3600 on this setup. So I've thought about this really hard. I did it without blessings. That way, like, when I went through non-empowered, it didn't matter how I was set up for empowered. Because I only need one other tier 6 CA to cap my crit immunity, or like use... Hey, dear. Thank you for the 67 months. Welcome back to the Quiet Mob. You officially sheeple. Thank you for that support, dear. So we gave ourselves wiggle room through blessings. Yeah, even bases that have crazy armor on them didn't even realize I spent most of my time playing Acolyte. I really wish Ring of Shields would also get a unique attribute on shields, right? That'd be cool. It would. Crit multi. I mean, we could go crit multi, but we're getting a lot out of it. Crit multi without it. Damage overtaken. You run so fast, damage can't get you. With an Oracle's Amulet. Yeah, but I plan on, I really want an Omnis. Gonna push this build? I plan on it. My Spriggan is my, like, my runner, right? Like, my corruption. Until I can convert my Spriggan to cold and get a couple of pogies, it's my, like, low corruption speedrunner. Because it's super safe, it can't die on low corruption. So, I don't have to worry about it. So I'm trying to like make a really fun second character for myself to be my pusher. And I'm actually enjoying this so much, I really want this to become my like big pusher. So I can keep my Spriggan on my back burner for safety. Are so interesting. Oh, you mean my Lyrica's Claws for crit multi is interesting? Like, think about it, right? This is why I'm thinking about Voice Shred over crit multi Remnant, right? Because my Lyrica's Claws gives me 127% crit multi with tier 5 throw and attack speed. And some endurance. My shield is giving me 10 flat throwing, right? Through the reflect. And it's making me proc more shield throws. If I was physical, it'd give me a physical damage, right? And then I'm also getting crit multi per point spent into the tree. Which is, in my build, like another 60. So, like, we're just passively going to have, like, 200 crit multi in this build. And then whatever crit multi I put on gear is bonus. And if we're using things like Volatile Reversal, like, obviously, right, we go to the moon. Talk about the shield? Yeah, the shield is the whole reason why I made this character, because I thought it was a cool unique. Yeah, for sure. I like the new design philosophy. I think people are going to be sleeping on shield throw because they may not realize how good Stygian Reprisal is. Especially because, like, hammer throw right now is kind of, like, really pogging out for people. So, it's giving me a really good chance to explore without chat being like, this is the meta way of doing it, nerd. Why aren't you in Paladin? You can get way more block chance and block effectiveness, and plus your tankiness is 4 times stronger. It's like, bro. The idea is to try something a little different. Like, I'll fully admit, this is probably 3 times squishier than a Paladin. But I'm legitimately, through clones, probably going to do 3 times more damage than a Paladin. So, it's like, bro. Trade-offs. Also, I haven't found a good way to test yet. However, chat, I seriously... I'm not like 100%, right? But I think Sigian's Reprisal, when I retaliation shield throw, when I take like really leak hits, also procs clones. I think my hunch actually is real. Because I only have a 20% chance to get clones, but they are happening way too frequently on the 20%. What does Shield Bash do for me? Okay, it does a lot. A, I'm hardcore, so it guarantees stun. B, it gives me 15% block chance and 500 block effectiveness for 4 seconds when I use it. It gives me 3 guaranteed hits that block. It potion generates. It gives me 5 extra ricochets on shield throw, which my ricochets are cut in half. So this really helps with AoE farming. It gives me 3 stacks of frailty. It applies a stack of slow, but it was just due to nature of me wanting to get the additional charge. And then I will still, on stun, I'll get a little bit of healing. It does a lot. And it makes it so I don't have to run Volatile Reversal or Sigils. Which, if you want to min-max, Sigils and Volatile Reversal is way better. It's not even close. I have to jump into bed and have like 12 hours of D&D tomorrow. Enjoy your D&D, Remnant. Sleep well, man. Appreciate you. So it's a oh shit button because I can stun pretty much anything in the game outside of Mortal Eyes because they're freeze and stun immune. So I can interrupt, like if I'm in a bad spot for a mechanic, I could stun a boss, and then he has to redo the mechanic, and I can position better for it. So it's a really nice safety hit. And then I could also like chain, right? I could use my my anomaly to stun them for 2 seconds. And then when that runs out, I can then stun them, get a buff for 4 seconds. And I can alternate, right? So 12 seconds and 12 seconds. So I can stagger my my CC to play safer. So it's also like a way I can use to myself to maneuver and get out of bad spots. No, Rebuke is, I'm not, no, I have Smite on proc, and I have Unspect Rebuke. If I press Rebuke, I really fucked up. That's the idea. And then next week we are hyper scaling Shaman. Do it. I'm excited to see your Shaman. Like, genuinely. Pretty alright. We get minion HP on that. Like, that's a really great minion defense ring. Smite for healer damage. It cannot heal. I got Void Smites. So my smites convert Ignite into slow, so it procs low. It can still cleanse, and it gives me global, sorry, not global, it gives me increased attack speed for my throwing. So it's for slow cleanse and attack speed. And obviously, right? I'm getting like vitality scaling, so it also does like a good portion of damage too. Like it a lot? I'm glad. Yeah, and we're not even done, right? Because we're gonna go into here, we're gonna get 15% more move speed and another big amount of increase. We're gonna get another 10% echo chance at the cost of attack speed. That's why we got a lot of attack speed sources. And we still have another 16 throwing and spell flat we could grab out of the build. And every time we spec into this, we get another crit multi. So we still have a lot of damage, and we still have 2% more leech on the table. If I feel like I need it. Me and you like the same stuff, it looks like. Hey, just happy coincidence. I try to make builds that I can't fuck up with my eyesight. So I use the logic, if I can play it, then you can play it. But it is button heavy. I will honestly say that. Alright, we got 2 more idle slots. Nice. That we can work with. Alright, Alright, I could drop you. Need you. Need you. Need you. Okay. I'll probably do this for the, so the Doom can do more work. Alright. Got health. Health of Stone Avoidance or Mana's pretty good. I'd probably do Health of Stone Avoidance. Gives us a little bit more to work with. We have a pretty good amount of stun avoidance. Holy shit. It's going to take a little bit to stun us. There we go. Now we can move forward with our life. All right. Oh, this feels so much better with the second smite idol. So much better, chat. No, not worth keeping. But just like the idea of maybe slamming a polymath into something one day. Yeah. Your melee throwing it have a 10% chance. Yeah, 20 excluding movement, obviously. I actually think I cracked the code on this. Because the retaliation shield throw, it's also proccing smites. So it's proccing clones and smites, which is wild. Oh man. Now, if we could just get enough of our defenses set up, I think we'll be good. I might even forego some damage to get more like vitality and like something to give me defense. But I still technically get damage anyways through the crit multi points.
Good day, traveler. Farewell.
Oh. Oh. And I cannot wait to get the rest of these idle slots. But Jasa feels a little risky right now, I will not lie. We just don't have the CA for Majasa. Like, we take less damage from crits right now, but... Well, I think I have the damage. I think if I just get set up bad, it could kill me. I don't know. Majasa, though. Phase 1's a joke. It's Phase 2 that might be the issue, but again, I think I got the damage. I mean, the only thing that's really doing a lot of damage to me is, dots. I only feel like my health is at risk with dots when it gets enough stacks up. was a little slow. Maybe my damage isn't good enough? I mean, strength's giving us 4% increase point alongside the HP. Oh no, it's because I have nothing to ricochet to, that's the issue. Because every time it bounces off another target to hit the boss, it basically doubles my damage. Because it's hitting twice per throw instead of once. But the ally stuff doesn't ricochet off me, so... If I had like manifest armor, I could do it, but... I don't want to build a manifest armor just to exist for that purpose. Don't have access to Ring of Shields. Wall reversal would also just like make it really easy, but with the global attack speed, cast speed scaling. Stranded Souls, high roll, everything 1 LP. Nice! That's huge. Alright. Now we can teleport back here, do that quest, get 2 more idle slots, see what we could slot in. I really want to do Majasa for the +1 all attributes. So. Now we can go back and nether smite idol. Yeah, it has fire res on it, but it is what it is. Gotta drop that for a smite idol. Alright, we got 3 smite idols. So we got a 4, a 5, and a 7. Honestly, the 4 being mineral and the 5 being like almost mineral kind of sucks, but at least we're gonna get like way more smite procs at least. So, another damage up with that. Which means we're maintaining that attack speed off smite procs way better now. Yeah, it's gonna getting that too is also gonna help our single target. Yeah, we really need to get one with Armor Shred. Oh, this fucking sucks. I forgot about this bug. Invisible environment, so I can't throw my shield at certain enemies because it's hitting a wall that doesn't exist. That's actually a weird bug that I forgot about that I'm gonna have to relearn about what maps will cause it. Because that affects my ricochets, that affects so much of my damage. Earlier I had a prophecy 2 times, Rune of Creation, crazy. At rank 10 would have been 4. Yeah, it's nuts. I'm only rank 9. I need to get on my Spriggan and Speed Farm for easy favor, and then just dump it until I'm rank 10, but I like doing prophecies, but what I like about them is I don't feel like I have to do. I think that's what makes them so great. They're rewarding if you do them, and if you're looking for certain stuff, and so it can help with that, but not being forced to do them is like one of the greatest fucking feelings. I like double reward and cost times too. Yeah, I have those. They're great. I wish I can buy enough so I can have ×2 and double rewards and everything. What I want is a double rewards and ×2. And then 1 removal of content, because I want to remove Arena out of the mission pool. Because it's just not for me. I don't like Arena that much. Me, I keep them. I don't mind too much. But for sure, I don't prioritize them. Yeah. Like, what I like to do is if I'm farming a timeline, I'll spend what I have on the, like, monolith ones. Like, hey, go do this boss. Hey, go do it. This boss has certain corruption. And I'll just stack that. And while I'm doing that for, like, whatever base set item I want or blessing I need, then I'm also just proccing prophecies passively. So I'm also like super picky about which ones I accept. So that way I can just get the rewards without thinking about them too much. But a little bit of thought, so I don't have to think. Contradictory, I know, but it does work that way. Thought now to save no thought later. So close to 10, let's go. Nice. Yeah, I'm not close, but I haven't played my Spriggan. If I was playing my Spriggan in Power, man, I'd probably be 10 already. If I didn't make these other characters. I'm gonna have to spend a stream doing secret hunting again at some point. With all the new area updates and all that, it's been a while since I've done it. I got a Beast King, nice. I don't think I have one of those yet. Damn. Hoping it was on the crit multi-roll. Yeah, okay, so while Anomaly's active, that's where my burst is. So, if there's only one target, Anomaly is what saves me. But in AoE setting, we farming. That's kind of insane. Then if we get a +4, we can put the other 2 points in the haste, and we'll have a 2-second haste, so we can just, like, run point from point faster. Max roll on a tier 6, pretty good. Max roll on a tier 6. Grab block chance on that, nice. Grab block chance here. Oh no. Alright, yeah. I think I'm good. As long as I'm leeching, I'm good, I think. Alright, Poppus. Try and come at me, bruh. Yeah, this build is definitely when you're, I think this will be a great arena build. Unironically good arena build. Because you're just gonna be like absolutely AoE bombing everything. The single target where you feel the hit a bit. And good scene time.
What do you think you're doing, my pitiful vessel maiden?
I am breaking the cycle. I refuse to be your sacrifice.
Disgraceful. Rage is unbecoming of you, child.
This is not rage. For millennia, the vessel maidens have died, so you
Ah.
could live. Now feel the unending abyss of their despair. Why don't you show us the tomb it now fills?
Alright, boys. Will Majasa secretly beat my ass because I'm overconfident in my leech? Or is my leech good enough? Take advantage of those phases. Ah, shit. Alright. I thought I moved over enough. Clearly didn't. Also, I'm doing 2k crits and I'm still getting like... I think Void Tread makes a difference here. Okay, phase 2 is going to actually be scary. This is going to be a fight and a half. All for +1 all attributes. Yikes. We just keep leeching. Let's try here. Alternate CC, keep leeching. Okay, you can't CC out of that, I guess. Can't CC out of that phase. It is what it is. Yeah, the armor shred and the void shred would make all the difference for our build right now. In seriousness. I mean, it was super safe. Oh, I just realized. I also forgot. Yeah, we can get 10% kill threshold in this build. It's going to help a lot. Because Shield Bash and Shield Rush are melee. So, when we're going to have to give up some points somewhere. Probably 5 points here for here.
You think this is... No matter. I can still take what I need.
Voice Shred is normally not giving you. Wait, is it? Am I, it's been a while since I used Anomaly. Timer rocks. Attack speed, cast speed, a little bit of leech. Cast on me, crit. Oh, yeah, I need to put 1 point here. Grab at the time, bullet persist for 2 seconds. Void pen. Future strikes, void pen. Timer on. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see where you get void shred. What are you talking about? Blue one. Oh. Void red shred per second to stack. Yeah, but I have to wait 10 seconds to get full stacks of void shred. Well, that's nice. I think that's too long. I still need armor shred though, which our idols were not generous on. But you are right. I did not think about it. Five seconds. Well, it right. I do have double duration, so it lasts 10 seconds. And then I can get like 2 more seconds there. So, which I actually forgot to put a point into. So, I gotta remember, on my next anomaly, I have to do the persist for 2 seconds.
Ah, yes. Farewell.
You have 100% uptime? Yeah, I don't have it yet. Right? It lasts 10 seconds. 12 second cooldown. I literally need this button to have this node to have 100% uptime. So I legitimately forgot about lingering memory. So I'm on 95% uptime right now. But I can get kill threshold for 5 points, so I'm gonna do that. Being able to kill any boss at 10% using Shield Bash or Shield Rush is gonna be nice. It's gonna suck for a 5-point investment, though. You know what? I think we actually take out the echo chance because we're still echoing a lot, even at 10%. Just so I can have lag on a 10% kill threshold. And Emperor Corpses, which are bosses I do not like. But,
Hello, traveler. Do not dwell on regrets.
which means our single target's even worse, right? Because we rely on those clones. Wait, why didn't it count my drowned Venom? I don't know. Thought I did this already. Oh. Looking strong, yeah. I just nerfed it a little right now, too, for a quality life point. And we're still not in the powered yet, so we don't know how it's going to scale into a power. Oh yeah, that kill threshold on Shield Bash is going to be so nice.
Oh, yes.
We are squishy, though. Not as squishy as a normal Void Knight right now, but still pretty squishy. Our AoE is where this build shines, thankfully. Yeah, I think I want Stun Blessing instead of Regen. If I can stun and leech, we're in a really good spot. I mean, if I get HP regen and not stun, then it is what it is. But if I get stunned, like, yeah. Stun is really good now in the new stun formula. And as we scale up, that kill threshold's gonna get better, better. So it's always gonna be relevant, especially like when we get to like Diamond Matrions that have like more health, double protection auras, stuff like that. We don't have the best Eagle Axe yet, though. We're missing crit multi on our Eagle Axe and armor shred in general. I could have gone for the steel armor nodes, but I decided to go for the flat. Flat throwing damage. Hey RIQ, what's up, man? Hey, it's me versus you. What's up? Sorry, for some reason, versus you, I thought you were Dex typing. Blind man problems. Hey, Connor. Did you see my recent shorts for slams? And tonight we landed another, like, pretty pog you bleeding heart. The heart, yes. Did you see the 3LP Siphon of Anguish? Not yet, we'll check. I'll show you the item here, so... But... This is what I got. Hey, no attacking. Oh shit, one sec. I made it for this build. Tier 6, max roll, throw and attack speed. Tier 5, throw and attack damage, max roll. Tier 5, necrotic res, almost max roll. Pretty sick for void throwing builds. Yeah, I've had a lot of bad luck on items too, but I made a few items recently that are like nasty good, you know what I mean? No problem, and damn, that ring is crazy. Yeah, it is. Now, obviously, it's a 3LP Siphon. I should have saved for a tier 7, but I am hardcore, so it's like, at some point, you just gotta acknowledge, hey, maybe I'll get another 3LP, and then I can replicate it with better stats. So, I could have saved it for, like, that perfect combo, but... I wanted to play this build real bad. And even with those stats, you know what I mean? It's still really good. Like, even my Lyricus Claws, right? Which is almost max roll on throwing a crit multi. And landing tier 5 throwing attack speed on it was really good, too. I was trying to get tier 6 crit strike chance, but we got the throwing attack speed instead. Now I'm just waiting to see if I can get another Sidian's Reprisal with LP, so I can maybe get one with Block Chance for this build. 2 kicks fly for me. Check out next video. I mean, last Epoch player bait. It's absolutely crazy right now. Yeah, it's so crazy, right? I was supposed to take today off, but instead I stayed up until 1 a.m. Went to bed at 2 a.m. Doing my lore video. Slept till 1 p.m. Hung out with the wife a little bit today and did some chores. And then it's like, you know what? I need to play again today. Like, it's popping off too hard right now for me not to, like, stream all the time. For context, guys, between the last Epoch race event and all the content I've been putting out, since 1.0 dropped, I've worked 120 hours. And I've played 105 hours last Epoch. I am dead exhausted, but I've been, for you guys, trying to get the content, trying to give you guys stuff to look forward to. And Monday, I got the lore video done this morning. So that's going to be dropping Monday, so I hope you guys check it out. We did a lot more production this time around, so I'm hoping the new changes makes for a better experience for you guys. It may be a shorter video, but a lot more work went into it, so it's really a gamble for me if it works out well. I set a high bar with that first video, apparently. I don't know how you do it, Connor. YouTube is an enigma to me. I don't understand everything about it. Like, I don't understand the tagging system. I don't understand how the algorithm, like, does video recommendations. Like, I have some videos, like, the lore video that has, like, almost 2,500 views. That pogged off, but then, like, my MTX videos, like, only one of them broke, like a couple hundred views. The rest are, like, sub 100. So I'm just sitting here, like, I don't know how YouTubers do it. Like, they got respect for me. Because I didn't want to do YouTube, but I started doing it because it's really important for my career. Because, like, I'm not good at recorded content. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But there's some stuff missing in the community for content, so I decided to fill that gap. And I'm happy I am, but also, like, I can spend, like, 30 hours on a YouTube video and not be happy with it. But people say just put it out anyways, even if you're not happy, because it's better to have some content than no content. And I'm just like, I can't do that. Perfectionist problem. So, like, you guys got all the respect. YouTubers, you got respect, man. Alright, boys. It's time for the Crabman himself. And no, I'm not talking about Admiral Harton. Oh my lord. Ooh. Come on, bro. By the way, boys, I'm taking 56% extra damage from crits right now. I'm not crit immune. I only have one exalted reduced damage from crits belt on right now, and it's tier 6. We are extremely monka right now. We have been relying on HP and Leech for a little while now. This build is great at AoE farming. Its single target is really bad right now. But Spriggan has made me such a mechanical player. Even if it takes me 5 years, I'll get this boss down. We also have 10% kill threshold, so we just gotta do 90% of this fight. Not crit immune. You went insane. A little bit. But it's also, I just don't have the gear. Like, that's part of my issue. In hardcore, you went insane. I mean, it's not empowered. It's not like I don't have any crit reduction. I just don't have full crit reduction. You know what I mean? There isn't a distinction there. I've been relying on good play and CC, but Jack, fuck off. You hitting my arm is not great right now. Come on, drop me some potion shield bash. Fucking really, bros. It's really the freaking waves, man. And the stunning. As long as I can, like, not get stunned so I can leech, we're good to go. Remember, I'm a world's first primeless, top 3 hardcore racer. I'm not a world's first sentinel main. So I'm a little insane. Fuck, bro. Can you stop slamming, bro? That's how we do it. Alright, what'd you give me? Mana? Lightning Shred? Shock. You don't know we'll do Shock because at least gives us more stunning. Hey! Rewarded. Chat. Chat. This is what happens when you get good. You get an LP of the unique you need. Okay, it has +3, which we need. 14 out of 15 block chance. We lose 2 flat throwing. And we lose 10% chance to retail. So, the only thing worse on this for us is the retail, honestly. But if we get block chance, then it'll make up for the loss of retail. So, it was worth it. Sounds good. Look forward. I appreciate it. To be honest, I'm posting on Twitter, Discord, or Reddit. That's it. And yeah, having tag keyword makes adds difference, but all good. YouTube is just weird. Yeah, YouTube is weird. But yeah, I don't even post on Reddit. I just do my Twitter, Discord, and word of mouth. But we are gonna go do a tier 1 drill route because this is a 35, so we can run tier 1 again. Because I would rather see what this feels like with block chance versus block effectiveness. So I might even hop on to my other character so I could craft some shields. 1, 2... 3, but I'm gonna leave this shield alone because that's a great base to have block chance on for like a raw exalt. 4. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to hop on my other character to craft these. That way I can craft it maximum. I want to get less damage taken on block. I want to get block effectiveness and block chance. Well, we got the block chance, but you get what I'm saying. You know, I might even just do T1 driller on this character now that I think about it. So if you know what I mean, save myself some hassle. All right. 17 out of 18 has arm. Okay, let's see what this chaos is. I don't have any despairs. Fortunate. Okay. The fire res would break my heart, so we're not using that one. But first things first, just do this. So, Forge of Potential fucks me. Yeah, like it did there. Okay. Really, slightly better on the tier 5. Block chance is great. Armor's the only bad stat. I'll risk this shield for it. Oh yeah, I need a key. So we slam, we put this here, put this here. God. Quiet, click. Oh. This is gonna be faster on this character. But the other character's still building up. I'm really sad I didn't get health regen or stun chance blessing on Lagon though. Unironically really sad about that. I could have done tier 2 actually. I've been farming tier 2 but safely. But until this goes cold convert, I'm not attempting tier 4. Cold convert totems is where we can start corruption pushing with this character, but right now this is only good up to about 200 on my current gear set. Which sounds crazy in a Ravenous Void build, but it's kind of true. Because all our crit immunities on Spriggans, so... If it goes down, then we're at big risk. Come on. We just stay in void. So remember, if we do land a block chance, we are squishier, right? Technically, because we lose block effectiveness off our Sigen. And if the block chance gain doesn't make up for the lower retaliation chance, then that's also bad. But more consistent blocking is better, right? It means bigger hits matter more, but it also means smaller hits are less likely to kill me. Goddamn. Gotta find a new path. Oh my lord, game. Why do you hate? Okay. Finally found a path way past this madness. This is what I'm doing on tier 1. I'm so over the doors. There it is. Like, honestly, if I land even the less damage taken on block, right? That would actually be a defense up over the block effectiveness. Because 9% raw DR versus block effectiveness. Oh. All right, boys. Pause the music. Time to have some bait content. Right. By bait content, I mean slam content. Alright, 1 LP Sigians. Everything's the same except we lose 20 reflect and 10% on retail because we rolled worst case on retaliation prop. But everything else, the +3 we got, which is the bare minimum. I always have to have a +3 for my build because more damage. 14 out of 15 block, which means we have the same amount of block even if it doesn't hit the block chance. So we're just missing on 2 flat base. We want the block chance, ideally. We do not want the armor. That would make me very sad. But as we like to say here, either you get it or you don't. 50-50 chance. Oof. Okay. Not the block chance, but the reduced damage taken on block is nice. It was not worst case scenario, thankfully. But it's not best case either. It is what it is. But if this build, if my Sentinel rips, we can recreate with that shield. So now we can get on our Sentinel and compare. Because even if the block effectiveness loss is equal to less than 9% DR, then switching is better even if we lose 10% retail chance. Going from a 1 in 3 chance to retail to a 1 in 4 is a loss, but might not be that big of a loss. Alright, 36% to 27. It's unironically the same thing. Well, I guess that's our backup. So, yeah, same shit, slightly worse. Oh, that hurts. Hey! Landed the void damage. Let's go, boys. Hell yeah, that's going to be way more leech for us. I can't refine this because the tier 6 is like literally one off max roll, so you know what? I'm willing to accept the weaker damage roll. We'll just take it slow off the start until we pick up a few potions. Now, I will sit in this timeline until 77. And then when I get to 77, I could put on my gold ring with 60% CA. And then I will sit in this timeline until I get the CA blessing. So that way I beat crit immune, and I can swap to better belts. I never, I'm weird, right? I'm the type of last epoch player. Even if I have one potion, I don't feel like I'm at risk for anything. Yeah, the shock is definitely adding more stuns, which is good for us. We stun things, we can't get hit. That's the basic logic there. Wasn't too good there. Rolling desecrated flesh is a little annoying, but I will say this won't be as insane as Hammer at all. Hammers are just good single target and AoE. This will take a lot of work to fix the single target problem. Well, when you got 2 targets, which means Spirits of Fire Boss, probably going to be our best next fight after this. So, if I do build this up and I am happy with it, and it's a pretty crazy farmer, then great. But I still, I am saving that other Sigian for Paladin, because I want to do a Fire Paladin version of this. So, put it bluntly, chat, there's going to be a lot of shield throw in your future. Sorry. I believe non-empowered CA can roll 40%. I just want this level. Yeah, our single target is going to be completely dependent on clones. Fortunately, it did not get us to the level, but this will. 6 more levels until new ring. Alright, as much as I want to do this, I think I need this for target. This gives me. Let's get this one. Get those points back. Alright. Chance for a tier 6 here. Plus 3 shield throw. Helm would be so good. I forgot to. Okay, the Carrion boys. Oh, because I have Market Death, that's why. Market Death is putting me below cap. So, when the archers actually fire, they hurt up. Yeah, I just need to figure out single target. Maybe I go double increased damage with shadows on health. SPs. But my shadows do triple damage, so when I do proc them, that's what saves me on single target. I feel like that might be my only workaround to saving my single target. Oh, ambush. I was like, what the hell's small? Didn't realize it was an ambush map. Yeah, we had 90% throw and attack speed. when we get things going, and we're gonna lose 10% when we get that one echo note. Freaking market death nerd. Okay. Can I get this to permastun? If I can get permastunning this build, that could really help a lot of the tankiness. For what's going to be a generally squishier version of this build. I'm also full clearing for XP. All right. Already. Not ideal. Gonna have to buy a new tab soon, but they're getting pricey. I need the gold farm. You know what? Let's buy some shields, chat. 1, 2. Can we get like Assiduous with LP? Forgotten Knight. 18. Wow, that's insane. An 18 Weaver's Will Cradle? Okay. And a close call. Oh god, first piece of Forgotten Knight. I'm really sad that this Forgotten Knight has a shield. I might have to try, like, if I get the full Forgotten Knight set, I might have to try a time rapid. Okay, we got ring. Yeah, lift the ring. That's not. So we'll do runes. Very stingy and not giving me any set helmets, even with prophecies. Sedge. What? Just get lucky, forehead. The game is not about stingy or being good. It's about can you get lucky. Because for me, it's going to take a lot of luck to get this CA blessing on a 40% roll in my first kill. And then I also gotta hope that this build doesn't have the hammer throw problem on Emperor Corpses, where if I attack him at a certain direction, my shield disappears. That'll also be pretty bunka. Hey, Knight Rider, what's up, man? How you doing? How much just working? Well, I hope work is treating you well. I need damage or Oracle alignment. That's good roll, damn. Yeah, not too bad. That's good, man. And you stole all my luck, huh? Well, just don't steal it, forehead. No, I stole Tomason's luck. Well, he also stole mine by accident. I want it back. Damn, Primeless Helm. I'll think about it, okay. I doubt you stole it. I don't know, Knight Rider's pretty convincing with stealing the luck. He's done it a few times. Of course, I get the experience shrine after I clear half the map. Every freaking time. Another blockchain shield for the one we just lost. Nice.
I could be the one you talk to when you feel
Alright, map done. Alright, any shields? Hasn't reset yet. Okay. What you got? Affecting this a good product. Have any less damage taken? Like 3 all res. Put it on there. Just so it could be still. Okay, not cool. That's flat. You know what? That's actually okay. For slam. We'll see if we can get the 2 more all res onto that. And then next Stygian Reprisal we get, we can slam that shield into it because there's no bad stat for the build. We'll either gain damage or good defense. Ugh. It's a very long time. Hey, bad luck is better than no luck, they say. Because have bad luck means you also have good luck, you just haven't used it yet. We're just CC chaining, that's all we got out of this build right now. How am I doing so little damage? Oh, that's why. Got to replace my 3 points. We're 25% more back there. And 10 more flat there. There we go. Oh my god, I'm doing so much more damage again. That's the thing that sucks about this build. Every time I check to test something, I gotta like remember to put my points back in. The eagle wings, man. These friggin' Tundra Stalkers. Read my defenses and slapped the taste out of my mouth. Yeah, I should just remember to use anomaly, even if I'm not going to hit something with it. Just because having it's better as an orb is just better. I try to use it for the CC, but I really should stop and just use it for damage. We're so reliant on leech that, like, if we don't maximize our damage, we die. This map layout is weird. Trying to figure out. Gotta weasel through it. Like I said, I'm full clear mapping. May not enjoy it, may not be fun to watch, but it is. We're behind the bell curve on defense pretty hard. what we wanted out of this. When we get armor treads, it's gonna be nice. But yeah. Alright. +3 volatile reversal out of my okay. You could seal that, so you would have to gamble this. Yeah, fuck. Actually, fuck it. That's too bad. I'd rather shards. Alright, let's ROA some more shields. So we're gonna go buy some shield bases. Just use what we got left. Ugh. How many do we have? We just need 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's a winner.
One LP soul bashed it. No luck, huh? Gotta keep it though. That's a really nice soul bash.
Your best bet.
Alright, I know it's only been 4 hours, but I think I'm gonna call it here tonight. I got past lagging. We'll work on Rated Dragons, we'll work getting 77, then after that, who knows. But tonight, I just felt like streaming a little bit. I did want to go eat dinner at almost 9 o'clock at night, like a very healthy person. But I appreciate you guys. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. Some more goodies. Live right. Hey, Lizard's live. Let's go say hi to him. Haven't rated him in a little bit. So, thank you guys for being here. Go say hello to Mr. Lizard. Because he's a great guy. Love him dearly. Part of Max Roll does a lot of great butt guide content. Yeah, but beyond that, see you guys most likely tomorrow, if not 100% Monday, because we drop a new lore video. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.